Hi, this is Mayor Sean Spiller, coming to you with our weekly update for April 15th, 2021. Earlier today, I was thrilled to announce the appointment of Crystal Hopkins, Eric Scherzer, and Catherine Weller-Deming to the Montclair Board of Education. Crystal Hopkins graduated Glenfield Middle School and Montclair High School in 2006 and is the proud parent of two sons in the Montclair Public Schools, one in first grade and one in seventh grade. Eric Scherzer has a long history of community service and organizing. He actively works with the Montclair Sanctuary Alliance, supporting families fleeing violence, coordinated the Pressman Social Action internships for his students 16 to 23 years old, and was previously the Chief Executive Officer representing over 17,000 physicians. His children attended Montclair Public Schools, and he now has his grandkids entering the school system. And Catherine Weller-Deming is a parent as well as a proud graduate of Nishwain, Hillside, Glenfield, and Montclair High School. She served as a counselor at large from 2008 to 2012, including as deputy mayor, and currently serves on the board of trustees for the Montclair Child Development Center, where she previously served on the policy council. I also want to give a big thank you to our outgoing board members for their service. Jessica DeConnick. Very few can boast a resume of service that includes elected office. She was a council person in this town, appointed positions to what is now the Environmental Commission and the Library Board. She's worked in education for years, and she really has just contributed to making sure our public schools in New Jersey, and certainly here in Montclair, are the very best that they can be. We're fortunate to have had her leadership and guidance on the Board of Education. She'll be certainly missed, but she has earned a well-deserved retirement and some time off. So thank you, Jessica, for your service. Eve Robinson, who has served this town for years with her dedicated service to our children with her time at the Montclair Community Pre-K, serving for 12 years as the executive director, and her years on the Board of Education. She's been a great leader. She'll be missed, but I respect her decision not to seek reappointment. And to Sergio Gonzalez, he's also been a great addition to our board and has served our students well with his insights and input around technology issues and so much more. I thank all three for their years of service. Switching topics on a quick note, I want to note that on April 13th, I joined my fellow mayors as part of the Everytown Mayors Against Illegal Guns, calling for background checks before purchasing a gun. We all know the legislation to update background checks would save lives. These laws enjoy broad public approval, with polls showing routinely that more than 90% of American voters support requiring background checks on all gun sales, including 89% of Republicans and 89% of gun owners. Moving to our weekly COVID numbers and report. For April 4th through April 10th, we saw 89 new cases, 14 of which were considered probable, for a total number of cases of 2,453. The number of deaths remains at 70 for the week ending April 10th. Our active cases up to April 10th are 139, and the estimated number of cases recovered is 2,244. In Montclair, broadly, out of our roughly 38,600 residents, 29,500 approximately who are 18 and older, 25.07% have received their first shot of the vaccine, 22.53% have received their second, and a total of 47.6% have received either one shot or both shots. So we're getting there. It's slow, but make sure as you get those appointments, as you have that opportunity, please get vaccinated. It's important. When we look at the age range in the county up through April 13th, when you look at those infected, we see that from 0 to 4, we've seen 1,908 or 2.3%. From 5 to 17, we've seen 7,642 for 9.3%. For 18 to 29, we've seen 14,436 for 17.6%. For 30 to 49, we've seen 27,686 for 33.8%. For 50 to 64, we have seen 18,365 for 22.4%. And for 65 to 79, we've seen 8,342 for 10.2%, and 3,277 for those 80 plus at 4%. It's a reminder that as of April 5th, the following groups of individuals are eligible for vaccination: all individuals 55 and older, individuals 16 and older with intellectual and developmental disabilities, also eligible. Workers in the following sectors: communications, IT, media, laundry services, real estate, building, home services, retail, finance institutions, sanitation, utilities, higher education, librarians, all now eligible in addition to the previous groups. Be sure to check out essexcovid.org to get a complete list, or the state sites, and also that same website to help book an appointment. As a reminder, our vaccinations for most Montclair residents will be at the Kmart in West Orange, 235 Prospect Avenue. For any questions regarding COVID-19, you can also call the county line. It's available and open and staffed from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Monday through Friday, and 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. on Saturday. That number is 973-877-8456, 973-877-8456. The Department of Health has also set up a specific hotline just for seniors ages 75 and older to get an appointment for vaccines. That number is 856-249-7007, 856-249-7007, and it's open daily from 8 a.m. To 8 p.m. Until you are able to get that vaccine, please make sure you stay masked. That's important. As always, any individual who so desires is encouraged to get tested. Testing is available through the county. Plenty of testing and testing days available, so please go to essexcovid.org to schedule a test for COVID. Also here in town, the YMCA has partnered with MedRite to do testing. Again, check there if you need both the rapid test and the PCR test. Also same-day testing at 300 Bloomfield Avenue in that parking lot, also offering both the PCR and rapid tests. So anyone who's interested, please be sure to sign up and get tested. Also want to note, as we know that Ramadan began this week, to all those who observe Ramadan, may you be rewarded for your fasting, your prayers, and your good deeds. For everyone out there, if you have any questions, please send them to me at questions@seanspiller.com. If I get a number of them, I'll try and answer them here, or certainly get back to you individually as needed. So thanks again, everyone, and I'll talk to you soon.